Okay, so we all know someone who seems to be able to eat anything and everything and never gain a darn pound, yet there are some of us who struggle to keep the weight off, even when paying really close attention to exactly what we're consuming, leaving many of us asking, why does this happen? Well, this guy right here, this is Dr. Seth Hendrickson. He is from Happy, Healthy, Thin, and he believes he has the answer. So, Dr. Hendrickson, help our viewers understand, because let's face it, it's New Year. There's a lot of people that have made their resolution to lose weight, right?
Yes.
And it seems that there are going to be people who can, dip over to this side of the table and eat some of those things that we are all trying to avoid, and they're still going to perform well. While there are those who are very dedicated over here, but no matter what they do, they still have a hard time losing weight. Why does that happen?
Well, it's the most frustrating thing in the world, because you're right. You do have those people that are making their New Year's resolutions. They're eating more of the veggies. They're drinking more water. They're doing all of these things. And, a month into it, they've lost 2 pounds. Mm-hmm. And which is why 65% of people, their New Year's resolution is over by February. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so on the flip side of that, you have these people that can drink soda, eat like they did in the holidays, and they don't gain a dang pound, and it's so incredibly frustrating.
Okay, but why does something like that happen?
Yeah, so if a person struggles with their weight, they may be asking themselves the wrong question, okay? The right question is, how do I improve my metabolism, right? So your metabolism determines what a person weighs, independent of what kind of foods they're eating, how much they're exercising, or even who their mom and dad are.
Okay, all right, so you're saying that what you eat doesn't necessarily determine how much you weigh.
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
So it's your metabolism.
It's your metabolism, and that's how we focus on improving a person's outcome, is in speeding up their metabolic efficiency.
Okay, and you have a program that does exactly that. It kind of kickstarts that metabolism, right?
Absolutely, and I brought along some fantastic before and afters to share with you today.
Okay, so you have some success stories from some clients who've benefited from your program. Let's go ahead and start with the first one. I understand we have Katie, right?
Yep, so this is Katie. Katie lost about 30 pounds in about 5 weeks.
Wow.
And what's really cool is you can see just the inflammation is dramatically reduced. She was really struggling with some skin issues, chronic infections, things like that. Mm-hmm. All that cleared up, energy went through the roof, and just a completely different person on the back end.
So you're not only talking about weight loss, but you're also talking about overall health improvement. You talked about inflammation, skin improvement. Yeah. This is full body health.
Well, and that's the thing. People can do all sorts of crazy things to lose weight in the short term, but your health is really what we want, and then people get healthier. They lose weight as a side effect of being a healthier person.
Okay, and then this also works for gentlemen too.
It sure does.
I know that guy.
You know that guy, absolutely. Yeah. So that's me. I lost about 100 pounds going through our program. The really cool thing I love to share with people is not only did I get that weight off, but that was about 5 years ago now. So I've been able to keep it off since that time, and so. The lifestyle component of making sure that we live a healthy lifestyle is paramount.
Which we know is probably the biggest issue for people losing weight, is that they may have some success in the beginning, but it's the yo-yo effect. It's the challenge of keeping that weight off.
Correct. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon race,
yes,
right?
It is.
Yes.
It is a marathon. Okay, and then this is Joanne, right? Tell us her story when it comes to weight loss and how your program helped her.
Yeah, so again, what we really focus on with our patients, it's not just about losing the weight, it's really a person's motivating factor, right? If you don't like how you look in your bathing suit, I promise you're not going to be successful long term, because that's a very bad reason for wanting to lose weight. Joanne has 2 fantastic grandkids that she takes care of. Her energy was down, and she really was struggling being able to take care of them. That was kind of her whole life. And so she lost over 60 pounds. She takes care of her grandkids on a weekly basis. They just love her, and then grandma can get down on the floor with them and play, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, it's about that kind of heartfelt motivation, right?
You got it.
Yeah, She did it for the grandkids.
That's right.
Okay, so if people are watching and they're thinking, this may be something that can really help me, what do they do?
So the first step is go to our website, happyhealthythin.com. You're going to go right on our webpage, and you can book an appointment with one of our doctors. And what you're going to get is a body composition analysis, a complete hormonal body type assessment, and a complete review of our program. Typically, that appointment is $149. We're doing it for 21, but that's just for the first 21 who book. Okay, so you don't have to come in today, but you do need to get on and book your appointment today. Make sure you reserve your spot.
Okay, and Dr. Hendrickson, I know we already pointed it out, but I just want to say this again. This is something that you've done yourself.
Yes.
You've been in those shoes. You've walked that walk. You're talking the talk. You've done this, and you know what this means. How has this changed your life?
That's a great question. Every year I get older chronologically, but I feel better and better and better, and that's what it's all about. Is age is just a number. I feel better at 36 than I did at 26, and that's what we want to give people, right?
Yeah, you're like a fine wine. You're improving
with age,
right?
Yes. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Okay, so one more time, I want you to tell people how you can help them today.
Yes, go right online, happyhealthythin.com, book your appointment. We look forward to taking great care of you.
Okay, happy, healthy, thin. And you've seen, the journeys of Katie. You've seen Joanne. You've seen Dr. Seth Hendrickson. What a great way to begin the new year. Start now. Not only will you find possibly that weight loss that you're looking for, but as mentioned, that overall health improvement.
That's the whole thing.
Excellent.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Always a
Hendrickson.
pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, stick around because coming up, we're going to be chatting with the Harlem Globetrotters. Come on down, Champ Thompson. There she is. And she's going to show us some of that amazing all-star skill and entertainment that you're going to get to see when you go to Golden One Center. Details when we come back.
This segment was paid for by Happy, Healthy, Thin.